Hello guys, welcome back to another episode review of Hollyoaks for 12th of June 2023. Here we've seen how the family are still reeling over Juliet's death, and some are coping with it well, some are a bit under the weather. I think Perry's dealing with it really well. Actually, all of the Nightingales are dealing with it really well. I think Donna Marie is finding it a bit tough as well, especially when I think she's seeing others going on about their lives as usual. I mean, a lot of people have paid respect to Juliet, given her flowers in the village. They set up a tribute by the wall for her, by the stairs. And yeah, everyone's literally paying respects. But because obviously everyone's got their lives to kind of, unfortunately, kind of go and worry and attend to, and that everyone's got their problems, and Donna Marie did catch a few, and she didn't like that. Look, her feelings are valid in my opinion, but also I kind of understand. For example, when she approached Leah and Joe, who were in the gym cleaning, she spotted them kissing, and she was a little bit furious, thinking, because obviously Leela was close to Juliet herself, and she is the best mate of Donna Marie. And don't forget, her daughter went out with Donna Marie's daughter, so I think Donna Marie was not expecting that. I think, yeah, the kiss was a bit of a bad timing. And if you're gonna do it, make sure no one walks in, because you're in a public building. So Donna Marie, I do feel like she could deal with it a little bit better in terms of others, but at the end of the day, her daughter's just passed away, and it's what is the right way of dealing with it. I do, maybe when it comes to others, she could just, if she's angry at someone, just better to stay silent, I guess. But even with the whole John Paul scenario and Zara, who are by Juliet's flowers and everything, I think they were just talking about their own situations, such as John Paul's driving, and then they shed a little laugh, and unfortunately Donna Marie walked in behind them. John Paul turned around and immediately apologised. I do want to share a story. Once I went to a funeral, right, guys, this was years ago, and whilst during the funeral, I've heard two random people near me just talking and just like laughing a bit, not about anything about the funeral. I'm just in general about their lives, and I thought, wow, But sometimes you think, when you look back on it, when I look back on it, I kind of see that, it's nothing malicious. It's just how sometimes humans are wired, and you just have to, it's nothing was deliberate, and you just have to like say, you know what, they don't really mean to, like talk about their own lives at a funeral, because no one knows how to really act in certain situations. So sometimes you have to be wary. I don't know, I could be wrong, but let me know what you guys think about that sort of stuff as well. Now moving on to Ella. She wants to look for her biological dad, and she went to Darren, which was really funny. Darren's made a joke, and just that it could be Tony, and Darren could also made a joke it could be him. And then I think Darren's just a class act clown, but a really funny guy. And then Ella is on a mission basically to find her real dad, and she thinks it might be Tony. And Tony's got a son called Bo, who's a teacher in his late 20s or mid 20s. And Bo thinks that Ella fancies her, because obviously he doesn't know what's going on. But until she blurted it out, she thinks that he's her brother, which I want to see how. I would have really liked Tony to be her dad. That would have been really interesting. But something tells me that he's not. And I think the mission for Ella is going to be a bit more difficult. And as you can see in the picture here, where the three girls, Grace, Zara, and Cindy, have lost a getaway driver for their bank robbery job. I just think this storyline's absolutely hilarious. And obviously Grace was a former, what's the word? A con artist? A former villain, that's the word I'm looking for. She's a former villain, and they all sort of tore up the bank because they all need a bit of cash. Unfortunately, Grace's getaway driver has pulled out. They're trying to look for the next mug, basically. They drew up a list, which I find quite funny. Even Charlie was on the list. Charlie was on the list, like still a kid. That was his reason that they can't ask him. And I'm surprised Eric was on the list. I thought, why would they want to do business with someone like Eric, who went into prison for one of the worst reasons you can go into prison for? I don't know, but I think in general, the three trio comedy act is just absolutely brilliant. And when Grace said in this episode, it's not, when Cindy asked Grace, can we not find a substitute? Grace was like, it's not year 9 maths. I think just their bond and their kind of like magic on set really works between the three. So I hope they stay like this for until long as they can, to be honest. Let me know what you thought of the episode, guys. When I want to talk about Yaz as well. She doesn't want to have the baby anymore. Tom was really looking forward to it. And look, both of the feelings are valid. And I think that, Yaz finally has communicated that, probably not in the best way, but she's let it out finally. It's, when it comes to situations like this, like Perry even advised her, talk to Tom. The only thing that I didn't agree when she lashed out on Steph, which she's apologised for, and, water under the bridge. And Steph, that was kind of hard to see as a viewer. I didn't expect that from Yaz. I'm not sure I think she's under a lot of pressure. So, let me know what you thought, guys. It's a bit of a long episode review, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.